Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Whaley from Trade Maestro, and we're going to answer the question, do bear markets have to hurt? Do I have to feel so much financial pain? Does my retirement account have to suffer? If you don't know the answer to that, hang around because we're going to address that right now. Here we go. Hello everybody. It is Jeremy Whaley from Trade Maestro. You can check us out over at trademaestro.com where you can learn pretty much anything you need to learn how to effectively approach the market. Now in this video, we're going to address the question, do bear markets have to hurt? Or does the bear market have to hurt? However you wish to say it there. The key is, do you have to feel a bunch of financial pain? I mean, you're hearing about it everywhere. The news media is talking about recession here, recession there, and oh, we're having it. No, we're not having it. It's like they don't have a clue because they don't have a clue. But you're feeling it, especially if you have a retirement account and you're looking at it and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm down this much. And you might be thinking to yourself, is there an alternative? Is there something else I could do during a bear market to not suffer? The answer is yes. And I just want to kind of give you a couple of ideas here, and then I'm going to give you an opportunity to get something for free. It's 3 ways that you can survive a bear market, 3 strategies for beating the bear market. But let me just show you a couple of things about bear markets before we go any further. First thing I want to teach you here, first thing I want to share with you is to answer the question, how do you actually make money whenever we trade? Well, you're looking at the NASDAQ right now. And most of you understand that the best way to make a profit in the market is to buy whenever it's down here and to sell whenever it's up here. Okay, now most of you understand that because it's just kind of, well, it's common sense. Okay, everybody kind of understands that. You buy down here and you sell up here. That's where the saying, buy low, sell high. Oops, I did too many L's. Sorry. Buy low, sell high. That's where that saying comes from. We're going to buy the market while it's low. We're going to sell it when it's high. Okay. There is an entirely alternative way that we can trade the market, a way that has, in many ways, been hidden from people. And I don't want to say it's really been hidden because it's not like it's a secret. It's just that they don't tell you about it. And that is to short the market. Now, some of you immediately are like, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm betting against America. No. That's not what we're talking about, okay? Whenever we short the market, what we're doing is we're taking the opposite side of the trade. Instead of buying low and selling high, we're actually going to sell high and buy low. Now, before we get into that, let me explain. Before the 1930s, this was very common. Everybody who was involved in the stock market understood this principle. In fact, every free market, every financial market that you trade, we have the opportunity to do this. But in the 1930s, during the Great Depression, Congress, the politicians, the power that be, they thought it would be a really good idea to make it so that normal, everyday human beings could not short the market unless they were more sophisticated. And so what they did is they implemented rules so that in the mutual funds and different investment vehicles that they use for retirement accounts, it was illegal. You could not short the market. And the only people that could do it were individual traders who were actually trading the market directly, or if you had enough money to be included with a hedge fund where they have opportunities to do different strategies. And so what happened is over the last 100 years or so, they've just never been taught that you can actually make money on the bear side or the downside of the market. So let's talk about that a little bit. Let's go over to the charts again. Remember, the basic idea is to buy low and sell high, but what if we flip that? What if we sell high first and we buy low later? Could we do that? The answer is yes, you can. Even if you don't know how, the answer is yes, you can. Okay. And understanding that, what you could do if you knew how to do it is to sell while the market is high. And if you did it in a direct trade, a direct bearish trade, we call it selling short. And then we're going to buy when the market is lower. Whoa. Now what we did here is now instead of just taking the bullish, the upside trades, we're going to also profit when the market is going down. And in the case of the NASDAQ here, that's a 30% profit. Now, I know some of you are sitting here going, Jeremy, there's no way I could have ever known. How could you have known? Well, listen, maybe you couldn't have known, but we did know. We could know. We did know. And I don't have a link to the video right now, but we forecast this as far back as November of 2021. We were actually anticipating and forecasting this current bear market. And my students have been in these trades. I mean, we've been in bearish trades since January and February of this year, doing this very thing that I'm showing you right now. Now, there's a lot of ways you can do it. You could short the market, like I just explained to you, where you're selling high and buying low. A lot of people don't want to short the market, and that's fine. I'm not telling you need to short the market. In fact, inside your retirement account, there's a good chance you cannot short the market because of the rules that they put in there. So what's another alternative? Well, I want to share something with you. This is a trade you can actually buy. It's ticker symbol QID. And this actually is what we call an inverse fund. It's the same as the index, but it goes upside down. And had you known what was going on, had you known the market was about to reverse and go down, you could buy low here with this fund and sell high up here during the bear market. This is one of the best survival tools that we've got in a bear market. And if you had done that, had you bought in here, let's say maybe around $16 a share, and let's say you sold it right now at $26 a share, that's $10 per share profit out of a $16 cost basis. Guess where you would be right now on this trade? Right now, if you did this trade, just simply buying whenever the bull market ended and the bear market began, $10 per share on a $16 per share cost basis, you'd already be up 62%. Yes, folks. 62.5% to be precise. Yes, it is true. In a bear market, you can make money. In a bear market, I can make money. I do make money. My students are making money. I've had students and myself. I have actually been in this actual trade right here since November of last year. We knew it was coming. We positioned ourselves early, November 2021. I have the videos to prove that in case anybody really doubts my credibility on this. All spring, January, February, March, we've been repositioning, getting into different variations of this trade. And while most people are freaking out, we're not freaking out. Why? Because there are better ways. There's other ways that you can approach a bear market. So what's my point here? I'm not trying to make you feel bad. What I am trying to do is I'm trying to help you understand that there are ways you can beat the bear market. And no, the bear market does not have to hurt. I don't care what your financial planners say. Most financial planners, they just say stuff like, oh, we're all hurting together. Okay, well, that's because they didn't have the ability to move you over to a better trade. That's why. Okay. What does the media say? They just talk about how bad it is because, let's be honest, happy news of puppies kissing doesn't make the news, right? They only want fear in the mainstream media. What you need, your day-to-day life, you need strategies for a bear market. And so that's what I want to show you right here. I want to show you no, bear markets don't have to hurt, number one. Number two, I want to give you an opportunity. If you visit me over at trademaestro.com, or actually I'm going to put the link right here in the description here. I'm going to put the link over to a program I put together, 3 bear market strategies. 3 strategies for a bear market. I can't remember what I named it, but it's something about 3 strategies for a bear market so that you can survive and thrive during a bear market, and it's yours. It's yours for free. All you have to do is click the link in the description below and give me your email address and I'll send it to you. It's that simple. So if you'd like to know 3 strategies to survive in a bear market, I've got 3. One of them we've learned here with the shorting. I'm going to show you how you can do it with funds. I'm going to show you how to do it with options. And so I've got 3 strategies of what you can do. All you have to do is just click below, get yourself signed up. We'll email it to you. Okay. That's that. So there you have it. I hope that encourages you a little bit. I'm sure if you're like most people, you've probably lost a little bit in the last few months here. It's okay. It's okay. Forgive yourself. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a little hug. Feel a little bit better. And just learn what to do. Just think about it like seasons. Think about it like seasons. You know, if when you get to summer, what do? You do summer sports. You do water skiing and water sports, lake stuff. You like to fish in the summer. And, you know, maybe you play baseball or other summer sports. You get into the fall. What do? We transition. We start doing football and all that stuff. What do we do in the winter? Everybody gets upset. It's cold. I don't want to go outside. Or what can you do? You can bundle up and you go jump on the snow slopes, right? And you start doing snow skiing and snowmobiling and all sorts of winter sports. Why? Because winter sports are awesome too, right? Winter is cold. but winter sports are awesome. And in the same way, economic cycles, they move. They're like seasons, okay? So when you're in one season, you do buy long-term strategies, buy and hold strategies, and we watch the market go up, and we buy low and we sell high. When we get into an economic winter, what do? We have to flip our strategy. Just like you go to winter sports in the winter, we go to winter strategies, but we're speaking economically if you follow the metaphor, okay? And so that's what you need to do. All you need to do, click that link below. I'll get you the 3 bear market strategies. For the rest of you, if you've already seen that, hey, if you haven't done so, subscribe. Get yourself subscribed here, YouTube, Facebook, wherever it is you're watching this thing. Subscribe, like, tell your friends, share it. Let's help people, folks. We don't need to be discouraged. Nobody needs to be discouraged because the market's going down. Nobody needs to be discouraged because the world is coming to an end and it's all going to hell in a handbasket. Look, it's gone to hell in a handbasket before. I promise. My whole life, for almost half a century, I have been listening to people tell me how the world is coming to an end. And you know what? It has never happened yet. Instead, what do? We survive. And we're going to survive this one too. So like and subscribe. I'll share some more stuff with you. I do weekly analysis. I share tips and tricks and stuff like this video right here. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe so you can get all the alerts. All right. Until next time, folks, happy trading. We'll talk to you soon.